Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. And of course, good morning. How you doing? It is Tuesday? Yes, it is. Still having to check. Still having to check what day it is because I still don't remember. Good morning, everyone. If you were here yesterday, you will have seen the beginnings of the Call of Cthulhu. Hello, Sam. Hello, Hazel. Hello. Yes, we started Call of Cthulhu yesterday because, honestly, Revelations 2 is one of these ones where it's like, buy chapter 1, buy chapter 2, buy chapter 3, buy chapter 4. And I was like, oh, I thought I had the whole game. Oh, okay. Hi. So, so I was like, alright, well, let's just sack that off because that's fucking bullshit. So that's what we did. We sacked it off, and now we're playing Call of Cthulhu instead because I had it installed. It is a pain in the ass, and it was, and at the time I didn't know what was happening because the credits just started rolling, and I was just like, "Why are the credits rolling? What's going on?" And then it was like, "Hey, do you want to buy the rest of it?" And I was just like, "Oh, ruined." So yeah, why it's like that? I could understand it being like that when it first released, but it doesn't make sense for it to be that way now. Like, now it should just be like, hey, do you want to buy all of it in one go so that you have the whole game? Here you go. That would make more sense. So I'm not playing that one now out of spite. Right, yes, this is where we got to. So we're playing as a private detective again, because that's how these Lovecraftian stories go, I guess. I think her name is Edward Pierce, I think. We a bit down on our luck and alcoholic and having weird nightmares because Lovecraft. We got approached by an older gentleman who said that his whose daughter had died in an fire accident in her home, and the guy was like, "I don't think my daughter was like that." Don't like having weird nightmares. This is me. I mean, could be you, could be me, all sorts. Who knows? So we agreed to take the case. Turns out his daughter was a painter, but she had weird visions, and most of her paintings are fucking weird. So we met Officer Bradley. We've met a whole bunch of people. But Officer Bradley has come with us to investigate because he was one of the people who was investigating into the death of the Hawkins in the first place, so he wants to know if he fucked up, basically. And we found some stuff. We found some clues. We also found that there was a guy. There was I say a guy. There was someone in the house that was hiding inside the house. You dipped into your DM voice during that recap. Yeah, it happens. Well, I was DMing last night, so that's probably why. You throw me off now. Oh yes, there was a guy. We found a guy who was hiding inside the house. They made a run for it. I say a guy. I'm assuming it's a guy. I don't actually know because they had a mask on. They legged it. We went after them, and then we found a secret tunnel under the Hawkins mansion. I don't even do the recaps anymore. I get them to do the recaps. It's great. I barely have to do anything.
Passage under the manor. It's like
Under the manor.
Novel. That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah, and he had a direct means of entry to the crime scene. We must find him.
What is this place?
Yeah, this is true. This is true.
Look. Someone's been here recently.
3 seats.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the blinding white light. Yeah, no, I get them to do it, and if they do a good job, then I give them an inspiration die that they can use for the session.
Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were the others?
What's this?
What is this mask supposed to represent?
I do not know. What is this? Is that it? Oh.
Did Charles Hawkins hide something in this chest?
Maybe? The fuck is this? Okay. You want me to click on particular stuff, but I don't know what this particular stuff is. Oh, hang on. There's something back here.
This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Sarah Hawkins. Was she hiding from someone?
Maybe. Oh, there's more spot hidden? Ooh, okay. Anything over here? Anything under here? Oh.
Whoever was sitting here could have seen Sarah Hawkins. Could this be related to her death?
There we go. We've got everything. Not worried about this.
A disfigured saint. What does it mean?
Yeah, disfigured. Uh-huh. Yep.
This symbol. What does it mean?
Get on top, honey.
Oh.
Matty Sparks, pouring out his dice, Matty Sparks, a man among mice, Matty Sparks, so firm in the thigh, Matty Sparks, currently asking why oh why.
Very good. Excellent little poem there. Well done. Lovely poem. Thank you very much for the 100 bits, England. Good morning. How you doing? Excellent.
Hey,
Excellent
God,
stuff.
cake, please.
Ah.
Woo, you deserve it all.
Nah. Hello. Good morning. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for resub. 7 months. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you so much. Well done, everyone. Well done, everyone. Big old clappers for everyone there. Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. Oh my goodness. Right, can we actually open this or not? No? No? No. Okay. Yes, thank you very much for that. That's hugely appreciated. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Is this the way to go? Oh, this is the way to go. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? We going down? Are we going down? Hello? Okay, good. Redeem dubious advice? Sure. What do you need advice about? Oh. Careful. What do you need advice about, Englander? Maybe I can give you some
Here?
advice.
Where you going? I can't keep up with you in this darkness.
Are you scared? I want to see how far these steps go.
Who's talking about being scared? I'll wait for you by the door.
He's gonna wait for me by the door. Yes, I'm not too bad, thanks. No, yeah, I'm all right. I had some trouble sleeping a little while back, which wasn't great. Oh. He's waiting for me by the door. Can I squeeze around here? Ah. I can squeeze through here. Oh, careful. How to be a real man. Well, first of all, if you need to be a real man, you have to be tough and strong. Okay, that's first important part of being a real man. So I would suggest going to the gym or doing some kind of sport, because being real men like sport too. So rugby perhaps, or maybe the football. Rugby is more manly, I would say, but you know, whatever. Boxing perhaps. Real manly men do boxing, or if you really want to, you know, get out there, maybe some MMA of some description. Yeah. Big, tough, and strong. Also, if you can grow a full beard, that is also very manly. Not a piddly little chin beard like I have, but like a full beard. Real manly men grow full beards as well. Also, you have to not show emotion unless it's hatred. Hating things is fine. Try not to be too passionate about anything, but unless you hate something and you get pissed off about it, in which case that's fine. Unless, of course, you're at a sports event, in which case it's okay, because that's where you're allowed. But otherwise, you're not allowed. Yeah, I think that's pretty much covers most of it. Also, don't ask for directions if you're lost, and don't ask for help when doing DIY. Also, don't read the instructions while doing DIY. There you go. There you go. Perfect advice for being a manly man.
Some kind of dream catcher. If I touch it, it'll turn to dust.
Touch it. Touch it. No? Not gonna? Okay. But yeah, that's my advice on how to be a manly man. I hope that helps.
These paintings must be several centuries old.
That one looks a bit like the one that the woman painted that we saw. Right? Is there do we still have a copy of it somewhere? Do we still have a copy, or like a... No, we don't. We did see a picture that looked very similar to this. Yeah, I don't remember which chapter it was in though. Guessing it was in chapter 3, but yeah, we don't have a copy of it in our in our clues thing. Unfortunately. Oh, we've got some points to spend. Was it this one was the picking locks? Yeah. There we go. Sounds exhausting. I think I'll stick with being a happy overweight nerd. Well, yeah. You feel manlier already? Who's manlier and why is Sam feeling him? I tend not to feel manlier. I tend to feel nymph-like and snappable. This is true. This is very true. And we've seen this as well. Stars and handprints. Okay. Redeemed to do a voice. Can I continue trying to do my terrible Boston voice? Oh my god.
There you are again.
There's the person we were following.
Well done, Pierce. And it looks like you found our fugitive. This
Oh, hey.
door is securely shut. I'll look for another passage.
It's an underground cave. We can advance this side.
Yeah, I can see that. You, please excuse me, but given your condition, I'll stick to my idea. I'm not cut out for this kind of acrobatics.
All right. Look for another entrance. I'll try to catch up with our man.
I really hoped that was just going to open. I'd love a really manly female pixie who is trying to get gum out of her hair. Yeah, that's a very specific. My voices don't go that far. I can do the kind of New York, kind of Boston kind of accent a little, but not really. But this is just basically the voice that I do for my goblin in my D&D campaign. Because, you know, all goblins come from New York, Boston kind of area.
Time has weakened these structures.
That's basically what I do. And he kind of talks like this. This game is based on Lazarus. Yeah. It's just, you know, they couldn't have an actual goblin, so they had to change it to a human because, you know, prejudice and stuff, you know. People don't like goblins, but that's okay.
I don't have time to search them all.
Well, then just search one of them, you lazy bum. What's all this? What's all this?
It looks like animal oil, but certainly not whale.
Why are they putting it in these boxes with these weird symbols on? Almost looks like explosives. I hope it's not explosives. Oh, I see. Yes, yes, of course. Oh. Okay. Oh. What's going on down here?
What's going on here?
No, I just said that.
Pierce!
Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
Good God. What have you got me
We'll see. I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
Yeah, there's a passage. I'll meet you at the bottom.
He's going to go down on his side, and then he's going to meet me at the bottom. How rude. Are we... Oh, we're crouching. There we go. I mean, to be fair, no, that doesn't sound that bad. Oh. Hello? Oh. Something's going on down there. Being as sneaky as possible. Take a shit over the edge. I could. Yeah. I mean, this place is scary enough that that could happen. Wait, what the fuck is going on?
A table for sacrifice?
Why is my picture here?
A mass grave.
But also, what's my picture doing here? Good job.
Oh God. I got it.
Oh. This is the dream. Ugh.
Oh, I can't breathe. What's happening? No, damn it! I must find a way out of here.
Okay. This looks alright. Maybe a bit of sunlight.
Is it my turn? Yes. It is time. You will soon be one of us. If your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good enough. Prove it to us.
It's like in my dream.
It is just like your dream. That was the door that we tried and couldn't get out of. Is there like anything we can use as a weapon?
Seems
here?
to have been used recently. Probably some sort of ritual.
Okay. Can we take it with us? As like a weapon to defend ourselves? Maybe? No? Okay.
I can't read Latin.
Cleveland steamer on my chest. Right. Do we have any more? Oh, we do. There we go. Cool. Oh, no. Sorry, I forgot to press. I had to press enter. There we go. And then enter. There we go. There we go. I should probably be sneaking, shouldn't I? Just in case. Now, if this is the same as my dream, this won't open. And I'll have to go through here and find some bolt cutters. No, but the bolt cutters didn't have bolt cutters. because these aren't chained, so it's not exactly the same. Because these were chained in the dream, and these are not chained now. There's more of this stuff. Yeah, because in my dream, the bolt cutters were like down here somewhere, I think. I don't know. Is there anything at all over here? So yeah, so it's not exactly the same as the dream, but it's pretty close. I can hear some Fatagans going on.
You who sleep, accept this dream under your immortal wing.
Ya Cthulhu Nithsiha Fitag.
I feel him. Shh. You are gifted indeed. Not another word. Let him pass through every part of you. Bring me more sacred flesh. We pray for your return into the kingdom of the earth.
How do we get out of here?
We are ready for the ceremony. What about your protege?
What?
His awakening is complete. He will join you shortly.
Aha. Another door. Hopefully we can get out through here. Although this is where the dream ended. Be very, very quiet.
Bradley, what are you doing here?
I saw two odd-looking guys coming down. Seemed up to no good. What in the world is this?
An intruder!
Oh, shit! Don't move! Police! Don't move! I won't hesitate!
Bradley, get
to
back!
shoot.
Get back!
You asked for it! Charles, you shouldn't have seen this.
Oh damn.
Ah!
Fucking run.
It's caving in. I need to get out of here.
Fucking run. Run, Jack. Oh, your name's not Charlie. Your name's Edward or something, I don't know. Whatever your name is, just run. Run. Oh, fuck. Oh. Did we make it?
Ah!
We made
My
it.
leg!
Fuck the police. There's light. Go towards the light.
Light! At last.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. Okay, so Pierce and Officer Bradley followed the intruder to the secret meeting place of a cult set in a network of underground caves right under the Hawkins Manor, also known as Secret Tunnel. Hawkins very much alive. Bradley tried to arrest him, well, kind of, but not really. But Hawkins, whose body displayed various mutations, disemboweled the police officer. As he tried to escape from him, Pierce found himself prisoner of a rockfall. Rushed to the Riverside Institute, he is in a critical state. So someone found him, I guess, somehow. Maybe it was the groundskeeper. I guess maybe the groundskeeper found him. That's Rob Halford again.
He's having a seizure.
He will survive. Strong subject.
Oh, jeez.
There, he's opening his eyes.
Saved him, Fuller.
I can't get up.
One guy
Don't
tells
move,
another guy
Pierce.
something, and then
You can certainly
tells
say
two
that you
friends.
gave
Yeah,
us a
Charism,
scare.
thank you very much for
they tell two
the.
friends, and they tell their
Thanks very
friends,
much for the host.
and so
Undo
on,
these straps.
and
That's
so
working.
on.
Whoa,
Yeah, no worries.
go easy,
Yeah,
my
all good.
friend.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it.
You were dead. He killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
He was dead. Me too. We were dead. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
What? No.
I have no idea what's happening now, because we saw him die, and now he's not dead.
What happened to me? Where am I?
Mr. Sanders, you have to come with us.
No, please. I can't leave here.
You got no choice, Sanders, and neither do we.
No, you don't understand. If I go out, he'll see me. No, no!
You're leaving this cell.
Please. I don't want him to find me.
Okay. I guess we'll go back to bed then. Not sure what the point of that was. Oh, and now we're dreaming.
They tracked and hunted me, pursued me right into their dreams.
Okay.
No sea is dark enough to hide the color of my blood. No wind strong enough to scatter my dreams.
Ah! Blind. Alright.
When the last of them rises up, you will choose. I will not be here to bear witness to it, because you will have released me. But the earth will resound to your cries, or theirs. Awaken and free me.
Okay. Sure.
There. Wake up. Come on, stand up. We don't have much time.
Hello?
Can you stand up?
Yes.
Who are you?
A friend of Ethan Bradley. It was he who told me that you had been interned here.
Wait. Bradley is really alive? I don't understand. You filled me so full of drugs I can't distinguish dream from reality.
Please believe that I have nothing to do with these disgraceful treatments. Look, I don't have time to explain everything. I'm not really supposed to be here. And the same goes for you, according to Ethan. You must leave as soon as possible, and as unobtrusively as possible. I've brought you your clothes. Let me go ahead. We'll meet upstairs.
Wait a minute. What's going on here? What do they do to the patients to make them so terrified?
I would really like to know. I only see them when they are brought up for medical treatment, for problems they didn't have before going downstairs. But this is neither the time nor the place to talk about that. We must not stay here. There are 2 men standing guard near the stairs. It's the only way to the floor above. I shall try to distract them, and get at least one to come with me. All you need to do is to follow me as soon as the way is free.
Understood.
Okay. Aha. Oh, fuck. Ah.
Why the strange symbol repeated over and over?
The paintings are cursed.
What did he write about the painting? This is no medicine. Am I in an asylum?
Yes.
Sarah.
In case it wasn't already abundantly clear. Ooh.
Sarah Hawkins is on this list of authorized visitors. What does this mean?
I know. That's what I was like. What? Well, of course. Of course he's in an asylum. Like, I mean, come on. I know you're like a sort of down on your luck detective, but...
If I don't get out of here, I'll end up like him.
Padded walls? Yeah, exactly. Lots of people just laughing like crazy people.
poor wretch.
Right.
Dr. Holden, I would like to say that I'm surprised to see you, but we all know that your curiosity will be your ruin.
I don't understand. These people need care. You keep them in this terrible place as if...
Go back upstairs where your patients are waiting for you to treat them. As for you, gentlemen, do not disappoint me anymore. No one enters or leaves.
Yes, Doctor.
Well, that's not very good.
Damn it. I'll have to find a way of getting rid of those two myself.
Okay. Oh. Oh, we're claustrophobic. Okay, great. That's neat. So we can hide, but also we're claustrophobic. Fantastic.
The machine is working again, but the control wheels haven't been put back on.
I was just going to the storage room. I can bring them to you.
No, Dr. Fuller doesn't want us touching the pressure valves.
As you want.
Good God. What could this machine be used for?
Medical record of Francis Sanders. He was the guy opposite, right? He was the guy in the cell opposite. According to his record, the patient seems to be suffering from psychosis. He's gouged his own eyes out in an attack of delirium. Yeah, so that's the guy that was in the cell opposite.
It's an ammeter. I didn't expect to see one on this little rock. Have I activated anything?
Maybe. We need to create a diversion. We've got a couple of cables going up that way. And one coming over this way. That's another little hidey place.
The corpse is complete. Whose are these limbs? Is there a connection between this corpse and the machine?
Well, it looks like they've opened them up quite severely. Is there anything over here that of interest?
This machine seems to consume a great deal of electricity. What will happen if I increase the current to the limit? I can still increase the load.
Increase the load.
Worse and worse.
The fuck is this?
The liquid connects it to the electric current. What are its properties? This is madness. Are they seriously thinking of transmitting the properties of this meat by electric current? Do the cops know what's going on?
This bloodstained badge belongs to Darkwater police officer. What was he doing in the cellars of the Riverside Institute? Is there anything on the back? No. We've been given the option to rotate pretty much everything that we've found so far, and I don't think there's ever been anything on the back of what we've found and what we've looked at. It's a bit strange that it's even a thing. Really? Alright, so yellow and red go this way. So we've got archives. Okay. Nothing down here. Can we go in here? Let's close the door. Nothing? Come on, there's got to be some useful information in here somewhere.
Zoology, esotericism, mineralogy, and a full shelf on cephalopods. Sarah Hawkins. She was a patient here.
Sarah Hawkins was interred at Riverside for fits of insanity a while before her death. She wasn't at first attempt. She wasn't at her first attempt with the fire at the mansion. Oh, we've got another hidey place there.
That Dr. Fuller again.
Document attesting to the fact that Irene Sanders, wife of Francis Sanders, had her husband interred after he had shown grave signs of madness.
Anatomy, anthropology, nothing surprising.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Is he gone? Did he go? Oh. If I hide back here, maybe maybe you won't see me. Just wait for him to go round. Okay.
It's done. Now for the others.
Okay. If we go back here and wait for the guy to do his patrol again. Because we now need to find out where this red one goes. Here he comes. Goes around the corner. He's going to come back down here.
If I walk, I do not stop. If I do not stop, he does not catch me. If he does not catch me, I do not sleep. If I do not sleep, I do not see him. I do not hear him. He does not call. He does not call.
You. Yeah, you there. Come here. Calls me. I don't know what you're doing there, but you don't seem to be friends with the nurses.
What do you want?
Sleep. That's all.
Sleep? You don't want to leave?
No. Have you seen the storm that's brewing? I'm fine here. Except for one problem.
You want sleeping pills, right?
Yeah. And in exchange, I can make noise. Lots of noise.
You'll draw the guards to your cell to allow me to escape.
So, you in? Find something to make me sleep, and I'll take care of the guards for you.
I'll find you some pills.
Go look in the storage room. There must be sleeping pills there.
Okay. I will see what I can find. Oh fuck, he's right there. Does he leave? I don't think he leaves. Okay. Alright, so we're creeping around. Storage room? I don't know where the storage room's going to be.
Locked. Exactly what I need.
Okay. Just creeping around an asylum. Hey! Breviary of Medicine. This heavy tome, the first in a series of 3 volumes, is the bedside book of every experienced practitioner. It contains all the recent advances in modern medicine. It is frequently found in the libraries of major medical universities. It is surprising to discover a copy in such an isolated place as Darkwater.
A control wheel to mount on a plumbing system.
Okay. So look up this. What's this? Note to staff. Last week's incident caused significant damage to the infrastructure, putting a stop to current experiments. This is unacceptable. From now on, the wheels to operate the gas stopcocks must be kept in the storage room after each use. Moreover, you must keep the register of use up to date.
The green gas leaves from here and it runs through the whole building. This valve controls the pressure.
Dr. Fuller, I've repaired your machine as best I can. However, the piping has been damaged and I fear that gas is escaping. I cannot do any more in such a short time. All I can do is to warn you, if the equipment is put under too much pressure, there is a risk of explosion. Okay, cool. It's good to know.
Now for the next step. A duct. It's impossible to break this chain with my bare hands.
Right, but what if it explodes? No? Nothing? Oh, we should be able to do this, right? We've been putting points into our pick lock.
This padlock is too complicated for me.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Wait. Do we have any more points? Do we have one more point? Come on, 75%. Oh fuck, I pressed the wrong button. There we go. Is it still too complicated for you?
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Do we only get one shot? Right, well I thought that that would do it. But it's not doing it. Okay. Must be something else we can do here.
It's locked.
Okay. Everything's locked. Storage room. Please be able to unlock this one. Yeah, we did it.
Perfect.
Okay. Let's have a little looky round. Hope that no one's in here. Well, there are people about, so we shouldn't take too long.
With these chains on your wrist, you can't escape.
Oh fuck. Did he almost see me? Oh shit. Is he going back? Okay. Right, there's some hidden stuff in here somewhere. Just not sure where. Ah. Another one. Oh fuck.
Where do they keep their sleeping pills?
Alright.
Scopolamine F. There's no such thing. They've created derivatives of all common medicines.
Ah, sleeping pills.
My new friend's sleeping pills.
Oh shit. Is there anything? I don't think there's anything else here. Oh, there's someone in there though. Fuck. Oh shit. No, you don't. Fuck, I've gone the wrong way. Oh fuck, I'm gonna get caught.
Come on, show yourself.
Oh shit. I'm okay. Oh, fuck, he's right there. Super sneaky, super sneaky, super sneaky, super sneaky, super sneaky, super sneaky. Okay, we've got a couple of keys. Right, that's where I came in through. They're the two guards. Nope, you didn't see me. You didn't see me. Right, now we're back in here. Is there anywhere else I can put one of these wheels? No? Nowhere? Can't just burn this? Oh, I have to put it in there. How the fuck do I do that, though? There's a little hole over there, but I don't know how to get to that. Maybe that's what we need to get in through there for? But I don't think I can do that.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Because I think I've fucked my chances of doing that. Okay, well. Back to the guy who wants the pills then, I guess. If I can remember how to find him. Is he along here?
I've got what you want.
Show me!
There. And remember, they don't come for free.
Don't you worry, you'll have your diversion. Go on now, go hide yourself. The crows! They're everywhere! Make them go away!
Are you doing anything? Did that actually do anything? Can I sneak past him behind?
Box even.
Right. Well, so much the better. Now go.
Hey!
Oh fuck.
You there!
Oh shit.
Hey!
Fuck. Oh. Fuck, that was loud. Rise, hello, how you doing?
The crows! They're everywhere! Make them go away!
Get me What is welling up inside me? I feel it in my head and in my body.
Right, so now we can get in here. Oh, fuck. Oh, God.
What
Jesus.
carnage.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm good, apart from all of this. Jesus Christ. Okay. Sure. Uh-huh. Yep. Good. Mm-hmm. Yep. Great. History of medicine. Nice.
Theoretically, I've only got one lever to push.
Theoretically. Right, so red's done. And yellow's done. Just waiting for that guard to come around on his patrol again. Hello? Ah, there he comes. Here he comes. So that's yellow we've done and red we've done. So we can go back this way. We've been in there. Green, I think we've done. So it's just blue, right? Or have we not done green? I'm not sure. Oh, it's green we've not done. All the rest of them are already at full except for green. Is this blue? I guess that's blue. So we need to find a way to do green then. Green is through there and we can't get through there. Unless we're missing something. I'm pretty sure we've attempted to do this, right? Oh no, wait, we've got the fucking key now. We've got the key now. We didn't have the key before, and now we do. There we go. We could have done it without if our lockpicking had been higher, but it wasn't, so we couldn't. So that's green. Can we open this from this side? No, we can't.
The door is blocked on the other side.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Claustrophobia. Come on. Come on. There we go. I don't know if I need to do this anymore, but I'm doing it anyway.
This lever must turn on the gas machine. I've got to hide before the guards see me.
Can I not go back in here?
Is somebody here? Hell, Steve. Fuller's gonna think we did this.
Can I not climb through? Oh, I can. Oh, here we go. The fisheye is quite sickening. Yes, it is. It's pretty awful, isn't it? Oh, can I not do this now? I thought I could do both. I'm guessing this is not going to be open. Shit. Fuck. Go back. Quickly. 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 I guess we're going over here then.
Doctor, is that you?
Don't you worry about the doctor. Right now, he'll have plenty to keep him busy with his precious machine. It gives us time to get away. I'll undo you.
Get away? Get away where? I can't go anywhere. It'll find me, like it found me here. You're mistaken about the beast. Don't stay with me, or you'll end up the same way.
You're Sanders, aren't you? I heard you from my cell. What did they do to you? What does Fuller want with you?
The doctor? You think it's the doctor who scares me? The doctor wants to heal me. But he's the one who's crazy. He wants to restore my sight. He wants to give me back my eyes. And yet I told him that I didn't want him. I do not want to see it anymore. The real culprit is Sarah. Her and her accursed paintings.
You're kidding me. You're talking about Sarah Hawkins.
The one and only. The legendary. There is no artist more enlightened or cursed than Sarah Hawkins.
In her office, I saw signs of a ritual, perhaps an invocation. These things, that's what makes you say she's cursed.
You're wrong. It was not an invocation, but a revocation. But she failed. And that's what counts.
What's going on this island?
I'm so sorry. We should never have met.
What are you talking about?
Destiny! It has trapped you. Don't let it see you, or you won't be able to escape it. Don't look at it. That's how it finds you.
What finds me?
Sarah Hawkins' visitor. The Shambler.
Sanders, pull yourself together.
Without her, it's no longer possible to save me.
No! Sanders! I gotta... Okay. This is insane. What killed him?
I don't know.
Damn! The gas!
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh. My head.
Later. We need to move on.
Good old Bradley. Coming to my rescue again. Pierce woke up in an asylum installed in the cellars of the Riverside Institute. He met Dr. Colden, a female friend of Bradley who helped him to escape. Wandering through the corridors of this place where Dr. Fuller reigned supreme, Pierce was able to talk to a man called Francis Sanders before dying in full view of the detective. He accused Sarah Hawkins of being the cause of his torments. Pierce finally left the accursed building accompanied by Bradley and Colden. The companions in misfortune decide to use the Hawkins mansion as a hideout.
Who goes there? That nightmare again. I need a drink.
See, that's the painting that we saw in the cave walls. That she's painted here. Right. We got another point. Oh, we got 3 points. Almost there. Oh fuck, I done it again. Almost there.
You're awake, Mr. Pierce. How do you feel?
Like shit.
Did I sleep long?
The day's only starting. It's fine.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
I found a Darkwater PD badge. Lost a colleague recently?
What the...
Bradley.
Ethan?
I'm all right. I just had a... It's gone.
You're sure?
If it's important, it'll come back. But I can't explain why Dr. Fuller would have that badge.
The man's a danger, believe me.
What can we do, Pierce?
What I'm sure of now is that the Hawkins case isn't just an accident.
And what brings you to that conclusion?
The fact that Charles Hawkins survived the fire.
I don't understand. Mr. Hawkins was buried.
That's what he would have you believe.
I have a hard time believing you.
You were there, Bradley. You even opened fire on him.
I'd remember that.
Why would he fake his own death? Do you think he covered up his wife's murder?
That's possible.
Seems hard to swallow. Don't you have anything more concrete, Pierce?
Bradley, what do you remember?
I don't understand your question.
The night we went into the Hawkins mansion. You don't seem to remember the tunnels and what occurred there.
No memory of going down any tunnel. No, we were in the manor, then,
Then what?
The rest is quite blurry. I don't recall how I came back home.
And then?
I went to visit you at the hospital, and called on Marie's help to get you released.
And you don't remember the events of the tunnel?
I don't. Let's talk about something else.
I heard you talking earlier.
Why am I not surprised?
I get the impression you two don't get along.
Intrusive and not very clever. Anyway, let's get back to the business at hand.
I have flashbacks. They haunt me.
What did they do to you?
There was that Dr. Fuller, and a nurse. Blood everywhere. My legs, the pain, I couldn't bear it. I was screaming. They injected me with something. I woke up at the Institute. Bradley was there.
And how you scared us. You seemed demented.
You likely woke up during the anesthesia. No wonder those memories haunt you. What in God's name were they doing to you?
What happened afterwards?
When I woke up the second time, I was in a padded cell. That's where you found me, Doctor. After you released me, I got a good look at what's in store for the patients of the Riverside Institute. Hallucinogenic gas pumped into the cells. An infernal machine. Horrific medical experiments.
Impossible. Dr. Fuller would never do such a thing.
You should believe it, Ethan. What Mr. Pierce saw is precisely what I've been trying to prove. Did you discover anything else?
Dr. Fuller seems to be leaving a trail of corpses. Not to mention those strange machines, chains, and tools of all kind.
Yes. I've been telling you that Fuller uses his patients as guinea pigs.
What I saw was more akin to torture than medicine.
Do you even hear what you're saying? Dr. Fuller is highly respected.
It's the truth, Ethan. And I'll prove it to you. I'm listening, Mr. Pierce.
I found a file bearing Sarah Hawkins' name in the Institute's basement.
It makes sense. A powerful family like the Hawkins had the means to hide such a disgrace.
But everyone knows the Fullers have been taking care of the Hawkins for at least a generation. And all were aware of Mrs. Hawkins' fragility.
Perhaps, but no one would allow a psychiatric internment.
From what I read in the file, Fuller used her as a subject of his experiments.
Francis Sanders and Sarah Hawkins, subjects of Dr. Fuller. Why those two?
Given the energy he pours into Riverside, I presume it was Fuller's creation.
His father's, to be correct. He was a surgeon on board the Scylla. He founded the hospital in 1904 with funds from the Hawkins family before he died and his son Thomas Fuller took over.
Two families inextricably linked.
Most island families are that way. Captain Fitzroy's father was also a seaman aboard the Scylla.
Powerful families dominating everything.
Yes, and as you could tell, Dr. Fuller is like some crazed emperor.
He wouldn't be happy if he knew we were snooping around.
I know the risks. I don't fear him. Do you wish to know anything else?
Can't do that one. Can't do that one.
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course, he's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins, and that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain it.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
I didn't see what, but something was there, with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
You're right. Without a plausible explanation for what I saw, let's not jump to conclusions.
That seems wise indeed.
Very well. I'll go to see Francis's widow.
Okay.
Perhaps I'll find a link between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
Okay.
Let us go now and learn the truth about what's happening on this island.
The other night's events are still confused in my head.
Well, figure it out. How do we get out of here? Okay. So we're off to the Sanders residence. P.S. Colden and Bradley decided to team up to solve the Sarah Hawkins case. They have a new trail to follow. Francis Sanders, an art collector and friend of the painter who died right in front of P.S. The detective goes to his house in order to speak to his widow about this shambler and the unfortunate man mentioned before he died.
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may.
Just gonna let
However,
this
before we go
strange
any
man
further,
into your
please
house?
know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Well, well, look who's here. You know each other.
We met briefly. Time enough to iron out a few matters. The main thing is that we understood one another. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, Detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker. This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me. May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday, I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
I expected to find you more grief-stricken than this by the death of your husband.
I do not like the tone of your allusion, sir. I had long months to weep every tear in my body, and to accept, if not my fate, at least that of my husband. And so I'm sorry to disappoint you if you're expecting more hysteria and grieving widow in my voice. Rest assured, however, my anger is real. I need to understand. could this happen? In a reputed institute. And right before your eyes. Did you not do anything to help him?
Mrs. Sanders, I understand your grief, and I extend my deepest condolences to you. But I had nothing to do with the death of your husband. I've just arrived on Darkwater. I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
The death of the Hawkins family? You mean it was not an accident? This accursed island knows only tragedy after tragedy. You too would be advised to flee it like the plague. Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
Okay. How did you come to meet Sarah Hawkins?
We were the wealthiest and most influential families on Darkwater. Of course we would know each other. And when Charles returned from Europe with his sweet little artist, she and her sinister paintings were destined to catch my husband's eye. He bought many of her works over the last 5 years. They adorn his macabre gallery.
May I ask you what Miss Baker is doing here? How do you know her?
My business with Miss Baker is private, Mr. Pierce.
But you do know what kind of business Miss Baker is in, don't you?
I am no fool. Please believe that much, at least.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it...
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long. The day the Shambler came into the Sanders' lives.
Photographs of Sarah Hawkins next to the Sanders. They must be close. Is there anything on the back? No, of course there isn't.
A house of artists. Frances Sanders and Sarah Hawkins were close. Friends, even?
Maybe.
Sanders' accession register. He wrote beside the Shambler. Finally. What did Sarah Hawkins fear so much that she didn't want to sell the painting? He finally won. Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom? She first refused to sell the painting. How did that make her feel? Was she jealous of Sarah Hawkins? The Shambler. I need to see it.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the best idea, honestly. I don't feel like that's the best idea. What? Did anyone else see that? Okay.
Let's see what this cylinder has to say once it's inserted in a phonograph.
Oh, cool. Okay. wandering around the house. Nope. Okay. Oh, that's the front door. Right. We want to go this way then. Can we go through there? Nope, that appears to be locked too. What about this one? Nope.
A strange Amerindian pendant. I could use one of those.
I found these sleeping pills in the Sanders house. Why were they prescribed to Francis? Were they prescribed to Francis or Irene? I don't know.
Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing.
Dear Francis, I beg you to give up all hope of ever owning this accursed painting. If our friendship has any meaning for you, please spare me the weight of guilt. I cannot be the architect of your fall. I beg you, my dear friend, forget the Shambler. So she knew that it was dangerous.
An old diary.
This volume spends some time on Reverend Whitwood's community. His wife expresses her worries about the strange dreams that the Reverend's congregation are having since their arrival on the island. Some members of the community, her husband included, began to speak of their vision as a messenger sent by God. She is scared that they will suffer the same fate as the lost tribe. Okay, got the key to the gallery. Oh. Grayson. Thank you. Thank you very much for the bits and for the honk and for using the sound alerts. How you doing? Are you winning, son? Maybe? I have no idea. It's a kind of encyclopedia of monstrous and unknown creatures. I'm beginning to believe that they exist. Malleus Besterium. Oh, jeez. Okay.
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others. What have you come looking for in this gallery?
I'm not here to cause trouble, if that's what's worrying you.
Worry me? Don't overestimate yourself. If the last beating wasn't enough for you, I can always give it another go. But as long as you keep out of my way, you're free to carry on with your visit.
And you? What brings you to the Sanders home?
I'm here on business. Irene asked me to liquidate all these paintings. She doesn't intend to hang around here for long.
Why you?
Believe it or not, there aren't many collectors on Darkwater. It needs someone with a network, and a means of transport to the mainland. A choice that comes down to Fitzroy and me. And I'm far more pleasant, wouldn't you say?
Sure.
Not now, sweetheart. I'd like to read this without some snoop looking over my shoulder.
Dissertation on an anatomical question. It is the work of a student in book form. Although the observations are relevant, they lack the expertise of an experienced physician. However, the questions asked allow us to imagine new ways of exploring human anatomy. Nice. Another increase to our medicine. So if we take a look at our stats now. Oh, we got 2 character points. In that case, boom and boom. We are now full on our investigation, which also means that we can pick locks better. So that's good. We're amateur for our medicine and for our occultism, although our occultism is higher than our medicine, which is surprising because I think we found more books, but there you go. So the next thing we're gonna be doing, oh, we might need to up that potentially. Improving this skill increases your chance of convincing or manipulating during discussions. Improving this skill increases your chance of understanding the motivations of a person based on his or her behavior or on the analysis of objects. So that one might be good to get next. Yeah, I mean we've filled out these two because I was like I wanted to do the spot hidden so that I can like see things that maybe I would normally miss. And then I went for this one because this one will allow me to pick locks. So I can get into areas that maybe I wouldn't be able to otherwise. And then it's just a matter of whether I want to go with psychology, eloquence, or strength next. I think I'll probably try and get these both up to level 3, I guess. Next. Oh, we've missed a thing. We've got some, but I think we must have missed something at some point. Okay. Wow. Got all sorts of weird and wonderful things here. We have a place to hide, which I'm a little bit worried about the fact that we have somewhere to hide. That concerns me. Oh, Jesus Christ.
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times. The man transformed an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
Oh, jeez. It's like a small child wrestling a goose. Oh, it's a weird fucking sphinx. Has there been much action, or has it been mainly walking around and talking to folks? Well, we just escaped an asylum, so that was a lot of sneaking around, trying to figure out a way of getting out. So,
the public entrance to the gallery.
Yeah, there has been a lot of just talking to people. Yeah, there's another place to hide there. I'm not sure about that. More kniffs.
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
That's horrifying. Oh, there you go. There's a smaller child wrestling a goose. Some oil for the thing. In fairness, geese aren't to be fucked with. Yeah, this is true. This is true, right. Everything's going to kick off in just a moment, so...
Is this dagger part of Sanders' collection, or was he seeking to acquire it?
Far from possessing the talents of Sarah Hawkins, Sanders drew a dagger with a tortured form, down to the smallest detail. The guard carries a strange esoteric symbol, a recurring feature of his correspondence with Sarah. Yeah, we saw that one earlier. It was over here. It's this one.
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
Okay, well that we know where it is. Maybe we have to use it. I'm a little concerned that we're gonna have to do some shit. I believe it's about to kick off.
What the hell was that?
Oh, fuck. No. Shit. Why do these things never have eyes? Do they come from a hellscape with no light, so they never had to have evolve eyes? I don't know. I think it's just because it makes it look terrifying. Oh, fuck. skip this. We've seen this. We've seen this.
What the hell was that? Damn.
Grab it.
This dagger looks different.
Oh, fuck off. Why is it so loud? Why does it go so loud then? Okay, let's try again.
What the hell was that?
I thought we'd done really well there. I thought we'd done enough there that we could.
Damn. This dagger looks different.
No! Stab him! Stab it! Stab it! Oh shit.
What's the matter with you? You sure you won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back, I think.
I think so too.
You knew. You knew about the beast.
What are you talking about? Think yourself lucky that I saved your hand, even if it was to save my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
It's not your style to give me free information like that.
Take it as payment for being my canary. A simple trade-off. Now go see your antique seller. I still got things to settle with Irene.
Well, shit. No, we met Algernon Drake in the tavern, but we didn't actually speak to him. We just kind of stood next to him while we kind of eavesdropped on what he was saying. So yeah. Yeah, it was a bit weird. I'm glad we got past it though, because I could see that could become quite a bullshit thing. So I was just like, just run for the painting, stab the painting, and hope that worked. Okay. The Shambler turned out to be much more than an artwork painted by Sarah Hawkins, as a huge creature came out of the painting to attack Pierce. After a hard fight, the detective managed to send it back into the painting. He later discovered that the dagger he used to repel the creature had been sold to Sanders by a man named Algernon Drake, owner of the Nameless bookstore. Pierce decides to pay the library a visit. Oh. Looks like someone's beat him to it. Okay.
Where's the bookseller?
Where is the bookseller? Why, they're just random bones on the ground.
An old diary.
Diary of the Pastor's Wife, Volume 4. The pastor declared himself to the prophet. He renounced God and worshipped a strange pagan entity with a monstrous appearance. His wife tried to reason with her husband, but in vain. He was convinced that he must listen to this voice in his head, because it holds the truth. Darkwater history. A Puritan colony led by Reverend John Wickwood settled on the island during the 17th century. I don't know why there's an E there. They named the island Darkwater because of the dark shades of the sea. They believed it was because of the peculiar colour of the rocks surrounding the island. They erected the first buildings, among which were the Hawkins Manor, the church, and the cemetery. The rare documents and handwritten notes they left spoke of nightmares and deviant behaviours. They disappeared at the beginning of the 18th century. Even a few years back, it was possible for a single practitioner to know all the medical knowledge of his time. This book, which includes the series, shows that this is now virtually impossible. About 10 renowned doctors took part in putting together this collection. So that boosts our medicine up a little bit. Nice.
The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's Theosophical movement. Its followers place truth on the same footing as a religion.
These Tibetan writings are at the origin of the esoteric movement founded by Helena Blavatsky at the end of the 19th century. The creator of Theosophy would have drawn extensively on the texts of this work, but no one has ever been able to consult them. I thought they didn't exist. This book, discovered in the Nameless bookstore on Darkwater, could be as much a fake as irrefutable proof of Blavatsky's sincerity. precise and illustrated with as much detail as the first volume, this book focuses on healing surgeries specific to malformations and motor disorders. Sweet, we're getting some little boosts there to our medicine and our occultism. It's pretty great. Quite a fancy goblet. What's this? In the 19th century, as the American whaling industry reached its peak in the rest of the world, whales gradually disappeared from the waters surrounding Darkwater. This phenomenon appears even more mysterious because, up till then, the region was a favoured refuge for cetaceans. In 1847, after months of pursuit, Scylla returns to port with a gigantic creature on board. Its crew asserts that the sea monster had eaten all the disappeared whales. After a night of ferocious combat, the survivors managed to drag the beast onto the whaling ship. Right, let me just have a little look. We've got a couple of skill points available. So that's gone up a little bit. That's gone up a little bit. That's good. Let's put a couple more in there. Oh, I keep doing that. I need to press enter. There we go. Hello?
What happened here?
Oh, time to go blind.
Let's start over. Where did they break in from?
Oh, we've sort of teleported back to the beginning again. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's not a bad idea, is it?
Blood. Seems like amateur work.
It does seem like amateur work, you're right. It did when I first saw it that it had blood on the glass. I was like, that seems a bit silly.
Someone tall left this footprint. A man, probably.
Probably a man. Nothing around here. Nothing around there.
This burglar seems to be rather clumsy.
Unless he's not a burglar. When is a burglar not a burglar?
What killed all these animals?
What are they? Rats and cockroaches?
What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene? What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work? What the... Charles Hawkins? Looks like the symbol rejected Hawkins. Where did I see it? What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess? Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe. Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
Okay. The least that can be said about this book is that the title is well conceived. The illustrations of human anatomy and dissection methods presented are illustrated in great detail. You have to have a strong heart or the detachment proper to doctors to consult its pages. Oh, we have a hidden... Oh, yeah, there it is.
What a strange amulet. I have a feeling I'd better not touch it.
Strange amulet. The pendant is in the shape of a large dog. I don't know what it represents. Might find out more by searching the bookstore.
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
A page seems to be hidden here. It is possible to read. If somebody finds these memoirs, there will be no doubt that I am in serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and bones are still in this plane of reality, in order that they be recovered and burnt. The funeral urn must be given to my dear mother, if she is still of this world. The following message is of capital importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates acuity as sharp as mine can hope to gain access to my most precious possession. It lies within my safe, and the clues to the combination are to be found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combine in the Greek word. Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as the celebrated author says, order is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of imagination. Indeed, despite my preference for organized chaos, I must admit that reason usually prevails in the end. If by chance a person, or should I say genius, was to match my intellect and find the combination of the safe, I would ask that they deliver its content into the safekeeping of my friend and colleague Professor Armitage of Miskatonic University. The content of this safe is not only a vast digest of knowledge, but also a weapon that is far too dangerous for it to fall into the wrong hands. I hope that you will be able to appreciate the danger that this represents and that you will act accordingly. In any event, I will neither be there to guide you nor to suffer from your actions. Okay.
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
It would appear so.
What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
This key that bears the Elder sign is the only one able to protect your psyche. It is in the form of a cylindrical medallion hanging at the end of a heavy chain. Hundreds of years ago, the star and the branch, whose purpose is to push back the forces of the great old ones, were engraved at its centre. Everything points to it being Charles Hawkins that tore it from its last owner, an Egyptian antique dealer. In press cuttings that mention the misdemeanor, the date of the robbery coincides with the last of Hawkins' trips to Cairo. It remains to be seen whether he knows the true purpose of the artifact. Try to find it. Huh. Okay. Oh, jeez.
Arkham editions. Never heard of him.
The Key of Solomon, a book of spells supposedly written by the legendary King Solomon. It contains various rituals of invocation and rituals of curse. This volume is part of the Arkham Anthology, a luxurious collection of treatises and works on esotericism and the supernatural.
How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions.
Opera in 8 acts by Benvenuti Chieti Brodighera, an infamous lyrical work published in Italy in 1768. It is said that the opera was performed only once, resulting in an audience riot that left several dead and missing. Jesus.
Arkham Editions. Never heard of him.
A collection of long-term astrological predictions written in verse, written by Nostradamus, translated by E. Leone and Theophilus Widebridge. Okay.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
An ancient Frisian manuscript translated by William R. Sandbach. The text claims that in the distant past, Europe and other continents were controlled by the mothers of this people, and moreover, the alphabet is derived from the Frisian language.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
A collection of essays on American folklore and urban legends written by Albert Wilmarth, professor at Miskatonic University. The things that should not be.
Arkham Editions? Never heard of him.
Written by Hermes Trismegistus. This collection of texts on different beliefs was written by a legendary philosopher. It includes a translation of the Emerald Tablet, a popular text amongst 16th century alchemists. Is it? I take it some of these is one of these is going to be the key to the. To the safe. Ah.
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
Aha. Yes. I should. How do we do that?
Things are not looking good.
Is there a phonograph somewhere? Oh, yes, here.
And these red rocks, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Okay.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny. Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham Editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
Right. So he says something about the Grail.
The Chalice of Knowledge.
This goblet seems to be very ancient. It seems to be made of gold and decorated with real precious stones. Do the rubies and sapphires make up a specific motif? Well, how many are there? If you start here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 rubies. I don't know if that's a thing. 5 rubies.
The Queen has little protection.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what to do about that. And then he said something about the 9th volume. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But there's only 8 volumes here. I am not sure. I am not sure what the answer to the safe code is. Just checking in case we missed anything else. But we could try like 5 something 9. Said something about the Queen. What was it?
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
Okay. So there's three other white pieces. So let's say the second number is 3. Right? Just gonna double check this one.
Drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set
The
in
red
divine
drops.
gold.
So that would be the
To be
rubies,
the
right?
guardian of the Grail does not protect me from
So that's
distractions,
5.
Henry.
There's
And
5
I do
rubies on
confess
there.
it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
And then the last one.
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I
9?
never tire of browsing through them.
539. Oh. 5, 3, 9. Did it! Did it! All that time of working at an escape room company and also playing escape rooms paid off. What is this? Is this like the Necronomicon or something? It looks like it. It very much looks like it. Oh shit. Fuck. Okay. Oh shit. Careful. Hello. How you doing? Don't read the Necronomicon in real life. Yeah, it's probably not a good idea if you ever found one. I'm going to assume there is only one, so if you find it, don't read it. In the nameless bookstore, Pierce traced the trail of an attempted burglary. He discovered that Charles Hawkins was behind the attempt. Pierce opened the bookseller safe to find what the latter and Sarah Hawkins had hidden there. A book covered in human skin lied inside. Irresistibly attracted the detective. When he opened it, his mind was projected into another body. Pretty sure that's the Necronomicon.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Did you inject him with a tranquilizer?
No, Doctor. Not me, not anyone. Our stock is empty, yet again.
Again? But there was enough for the whole island.
More and more people are suffering from insomnia. We can't refuse to help.
Of course.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Very well. I'll examine him. His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin, tender at the touch, slightly sticky.
Ew.
Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body. 30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
Necrosed palpebral tissue. That is quite
I'm not
the
sure
phrase.
I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion.
Oh, he's turning into a fish man. Or a octopus man.
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth. I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't...
Oh, it's like that guy from the X-Men movie, where he becomes all goopy and then turns to mush.
May I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing?
Oh, watch out, Rob Halford's here.
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients. Provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
His limbs? His body temperature? I don't know what experiments you've undertaken, but this is going too far.
Oh, I sense some excitement beneath your indignation. Could it be you wish to join me in my scientific endeavors?
You are a brilliant physician, Dr. Fuller, but this man has the attributes of some kind of animal.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Wow.
Was that a threat?
Hey, cutie.
What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
I disapprove of Fuller's methods, but his treatments have saved more lives than I can count.
And Mr. Blake? You said yourself he was dying.
I don't know what to think for now. What I'm sure of is that Fuller is hiding something from us. And I need to know what that is before I take a chance exposing him.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.
You better. Mostly lurking and working, but wanting to drop in and say hi. Thanks. A lot of people are mostly lurking and working, so it's cool.
An unknown medicine. Judging by the other ones, it causes heavy side effects.
If you turn the people into fish before you turn them into Soylent Green, it's not cannibalism anymore. True. 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 Because it's fish.
Chronic insomnia. Like half the island.
What would be human sushi called? Would it be called anything? Or would it just be just sushi?
Hay fever. What's he doing here?
What? Why would you come to hospital with hay fever?
He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Ah, a whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back?
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
She recently came back from the surgical block. She's stable. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney.
Or he gave her a new one from someone else.
What is the boiler room key doing here? The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it.
Right.
The key to the boiler room.
We can't take
Not
it there.
where I expected to find it.
We can't take the key to the boiler room though.
Intoxication from breathing organic vapors.
Okay.
Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
Is that how Jesus fed the many at the Sermon on the Mount? Hey, front row, you're all now fish. Oh, jeez. That's a thought, isn't it?
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling.
Oh, yeah.
His binds left bloody wounds.
So, Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
Those basement brutes tied him up too tight, and now he's hurt.
I keep trying to heal his wounds, but he reopens them.
Do you have a diploma as a nurse?
Excuse me?
So take care of this man.
Fucking hell. Are you a nurse or are you an idiot? They're the only two choices in this situation.
Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
Oh, it's Irene Sanders is here now. The file describes the state in which Irene Sanders entered the Riverside Institute, as well as the treatments administered to her. Fuller added a handwritten note. He recommends to take her down to the psychiatric wing in order to provide her with the quiet and rest that she needs. Oh no.
Mrs. Sanders?
Oh shit.
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
Right. Hello, gentlemen.
Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
I've tended to her, and I have good news. Her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidneys are as new.
Are you talking about the same person? This is miraculous.
She's still recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Oh, thank you so much, Doctor. We'll wait for her to wake up. We've been here since this morning, so it won't make a difference.
Okay. Intoxication from organic vapors? Yeah, he's stoned, basically. His spudulations is going into hyperbolicism. Inject that. Yep, all of those. All of those. Wow, we're in the kitchen.
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
I mean, if it's good food, then... I mean, it kind of just looks like sick, honestly. Kind of looks like someone's just barfed into these bowls here.
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan.
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh,
Silly
well,
goose.
At least we won't have to clean for a while.
And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show. Dr. Colden?
Right, I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going. Administration, perhaps? Okay. Oh, another book. But we don't seem to get the benefit of looking at these books as her. Lots of places for hiding as well.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
That's Mrs. Donovan.
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going?
You just said you had little time for me.
Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
Oh, you're the one that helped do the thing, right? When Pierce was being examined and treated, she was the one that was helping him.
The doses prescribed by Fuller are far too high.
Okay. Good to know.
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, but Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment.
What's this?
We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks.
Yeah.
I don't have any business in the boiler room. The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Okay. What's in here?
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
Thank you. I'll be going. This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
The file is strangely incomplete and the detailed treatment is not given. It does not respect standard practice. So is this happening... Is this happening at the same time that Pierce was in the asylum part downstairs?
In theory, this is where we hang the key to the boiler room. Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him.
Oh, it's what's his face? The policeman.
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
You're not here for treatment, right?
Am I so obvious?
Only to me. I know you worry about me.
I trust you. I'm happy to see you.
Me too, Ethan. Is that all?
Well, there might be something else. I'm not sure.
Tell me.
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
With everything that happened to you these last days, it's no wonder you're feeling stressed.
Maybe.
Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh. There's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
Okay. Anyone else?
It's a quiet little town. Days go by, steady as ever. I wanted more for myself, but...
Asthma cigarettes. Asthma. So cigarettes treating asthma, hay fever, foul breath, all diseases of the throat, head colds, canker sores, bronchial irritations. Not recommended for children under 6. Amazing.
Where did my fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory.
Okay. Can we take the boiler room key now?
The key to the boiler room. Not where I expected to find it.
No? What the fuck am I supposed to do here then?
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
Right, but I can't get...
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's
Everybody
office.
says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
Okay. So now can we go get the key for the boiler room? Seeing as we've known where it is this entire time. Finally.
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
Mighty metal. Yeah, I guess. What the fuck?
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
Not one of these then? For fuck's sake. Alright. You look like a tool. You could do it. You finished in here? There we go. Wait. Did we get everything from in here, or is there more? I think that's it. Okay. I need 10k sparks until you get your drawing. Ooh. There we go.
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
So now if we go in here, can we check this to make sure it's not working?
It's temperamental, if I understand
Nope.
correctly.
Okay, great. Oh, we have to go back to Elizabeth. Oh, okay. Hello.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
Come on, Elizabeth, you got this. I believe in you.
At last. The missing files must be hidden here. The Stendhal syndrome. Of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders.
Study of the Stendhal syndrome, a particularly rare mental illness. Subjects display mental disorders linked to an exposure to works of art. Anything? Doesn't appear to be anything here. He's got a...
Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle.
Yeah, that one's the wrong way round.
I've unlocked something. Patient files. I was right.
This cylinder was hidden inside Fuller's office. He recorded his thoughts about one of the many psychoanalysis sessions he submitted Sarah Hawkins to. Is there anything else? Or is that it? Oh, we can play it.
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos. It goes without saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional.
Why is it so quiet?
This finger belonged to a woman. Why keep it here?
Is there more?
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
Oh, here we go.
Why is Ethan on medication?
To make him forget stuff.
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Fuck.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection.
Yeah, we knew that she'd lost a shoe. Yeah, it wasn't much of a puzzle, was it?
I must go back to the
okay.
basement. I should go another way.
We still can't go in here?
The operating room is
Nope.
never accessible after an operation.
Okay. That's done that bit. We've gone through here. Should I put the boiler
In
room?
theory, this
No.
is where we hang the key to
Dr. Colden.
I'll
yeah.
be going.
I feel like I'm supposed to speak to her about something. But we just don't have the option to do it yet. Right, where is the... Is it down this way? Oh, has this been cleaned up now? Oh, I guess that's maybe where we could get the wrench from if we didn't get it from where we got it from. Oh. Hello?
Dr. Colden?
Okay. Oh, it's down here, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. Down the stairs. Downstairs. That's a lot of blood. That's a lot of blood. Oh. Hello.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
Motherfucker.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly.
Oh, it's Algernon.
Talk, filthy thief! Or I swear I'll shoot!
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
He's dead!
No. He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we? Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
It is the
Dr.
Necronomicon.
Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait. No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
Okay.
All right. All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go. Rescue the doctor.
Thank you, Drake.
Ta-da! And we're off. But yeah, we'll call it. Oh, his top lip's vibrating a lot as he goes along on the car. We'll call it a day for the stream once the game is saved, because there we go. Because it's just got to 1 o'clock, so it's a good time to stop. it's a good time to stop. So yeah, so we'll call it a day. Let me just say thank you to the people that did stuff today. Grayson, thank you again for using the sound alerts and for the 25 bits. Englander, thank you for the little poem and the 100 bits. Kerosene, thank you very much for the host earlier. Narkills, thank you very much for your seven months of subbing. Hugely appreciate that. But thank you very much to everyone that stopped by the stream today. Hugely appreciate all of it. But I will be back. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm always about your bits, Matt. oh my. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. We'll play some more of this. I don't know how long this game is.
And alive.
I feel like this game is probably like 10 to 12 hours long, I'm guessing. But I don't know for certain. But yeah, because I feel like we're getting quite quickly through this. So yeah, so we might finish. We'll probably finish it this week. Seeing as we started it. When did we start it? Yesterday? Did we start it yesterday? Yeah, we started it yesterday. So we'll probably finish it this week, and then we'll move on to something else. I don't think there's going to be a stream on Friday. I think I've got some more family stuff to deal with on Friday, so I probably won't be streaming on Friday, unfortunately. But I kind of want to get this finished this week, because then the zoo game comes out on Friday, so we'll start that on Monday, hopefully. But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna go. Enjoy the rest of your day, folks. Look after yourselves, be good, and if you can't be good, be careful. I'll see you later. Cheerio. Bye.